It's here, baby. Race week. Let's go. Right, so we're on the last little small shakeout run before the race. It's about 2 days to go before the race, so just loosening up the legs, short run, 5k, slow run, just to keep them loose, and then full on rest, concentrate on sleep and stuff. And I must say, compared to, let's say, trying to run really fast, I'm not that stressed, because the thing is, with these long races, you just go slow. There's no time, there's no nothing. Just take it easy, enjoy it and everything. Okay, so let's look at the race a little bit in more detail. So this is Czech Republic, this is Prague, this is Hradec Králové, this is where I live, and here in Poland is where the race will be. So about a 2-hour drive from my place to the start of the race. The start will be in a place called Hladec Zdroj. It kind of goes on the border with Poland and Czech Republic, and then finishes in a town called Kudva Zdroj. So if we look at the race, let's just call it DFBG, because I will not try and say those words. They have a bunch of different distances, so anything from 240 kilometers to a 10k kids race. So I will be doing the 130 kilometers super trail, 130 kilometers long, total altitude gain of 3,800 meters. So not a massive amount of climbing, but still some hills thrown in there. The biggest thing that I'll have to deal with is the 130 kilometers, because I've never done that. If you look at the profile, you'll also see that there are 8 stations almost every 15 kilometers. So that's pretty nice. That's just enough that you don't have to worry too much about water and stuff. You can just stop and stock up with everything that you need. Okay, so let's look at all the gear and equipment that I will take on this 130k through the mountains. So let's start at the bottom. Shoes. These are the Nike Wild Horses. This is a new pair. I've been through 2 pairs before. This is the new version. The 2 other ones were the old versions. These shoes are just awesome, really super comfortable. I don't see them a lot at races, other people wearing them, and I really don't get it, because they're just super comfortable, really nice for long hours in the mountains. So that's what I'll be wearing. Socks, representing a bit. So I'll start with these socks. Then pants. These pants have some nice pockets all around, so you can stash some things in all the pockets, so that's always nice and handy to have. Shirt, going with a button shirt, just trying to be a bit different. It's really nice material, it's really nice and loose, it soaks up all the sweat, so actually really comfortable, and you have a bit of swagger, if I can say that. Then at the top, this is a new hat that I bought, a little bit of crazy colors again, like I say, try to be a bit different. Just nice. Also sunglasses if things get really hot. Then for jackets, I have this just like really super light, just windproof jacket. This is a bit heavier one, blocks out also the rain, but the weather still looks okay, so I think I'll just go with this little wind jacket. Then I also have to take a buff. This is part of the compulsory gear that you have to take, so just if it gets a bit cold, you can use that in any way you want. Also representing a bit. I'll also have these arm warmers if things get a little bit cold during the night. I'll also just put these on. I don't think I'll need them, but I will have them. Then around my waist I have this thing, also with a couple of more pockets all around. You can stash in there whatever you want. But the main reason why I have this is because of these straps at the back. You can just put the poles through here, and it really sits nicely around your waist. They don't jump around. I like it more to put it around the waistband than to put it into this bag. So yeah, also poles when we go up a bit. It's just easy to take them out. Use them when you go up, you'll save the legs a little bit. Yep, and this is the pack. Everything has to go in here. There's a place for 2 soft flasks, 500 ml in the back, and then you just stack in everything in there. As the race will start at 6 o'clock at night, we also need some lights. This is the main light, really bright one, and this is just a backup one, also part of the compulsory gear that you have to take with you. Main light and a backup one. I'll also have a fully charged phone. This is just to call if something happens, listen to some music and stuff. Earbuds, when things get a little bit rough, put in some music. I don't really like to race with music. I just think it takes away the atmosphere of the whole race. But if things get a bit rough, then at least you have something. Power bank to charge everything, charge my watch, charge my GoPro, cell phone, everything that you need to charge. Bag full of cables, everything nicely together. All the cables that you need for all the devices. Then small little sun cream. I'll only take one of these. Should be really hot, so just top up with some sun cream throughout the day. Then this is kind of the small little medical kit. There is just a space blanket, part of the compulsory gear, some bandages and some sterilized patches. Then some normal pain pills, shouldn't need them, but just have them. Allergy pills, I really have a big problem with allergies this time of the year, so just taking that with if I will need them. And cover those nipples. You never know what will happen, so rather just cover it up. This is basically what I'll be eating for 20 hours, eating and drinking. So the basics is gels and these energy bars. So the plan is to every 45 minutes about either take one of these gels or one of these energy bars. And the thing is that you just need to keep on eating the whole day, constantly, from the beginning. Just eat the whole time. It gets kind of difficult at times because either you forget or you just don't want anything, but that's, yeah, you have to eat the whole time. So every 45 minutes, gel or this. Then I can mix it up with a bit of nougat bars. This is something new that I'm trying, really nice, really sweet, just to mix it up. These jelly bars, I really like them. They go down so easy. A lot of calories, almost 100 calories, small, nice and sugary, nice and sweet, really nice. This is some, they call it an energy stimulant. It's just basically to keep you awake. A lot of caffeine, also some magnesium if you get cramps, but when you get tired, take one of these and it should wake you up. These are salt pills. I have really big problems with cramping, so I'll probably later in the day start taking one of these every 45 minutes, every hour, just to get some sodium and stuff back into your body. Some classic Haribo bears. I'll pop these into my bag and just eat them as I go along. Then for drinks, you have two of these 500ml soft flask. In one of them, I'll just put a normal sports drink inside. I won't carry this with me. I'll probably put it in this bag, carry it with me, and at each aid station, just quickly mix my own drinks. So in one bottle, I'll have that. In the other bottle, I'll just have these hydration tabs. It's basically just some extra minerals and stuff into your water, that it's not just pure water, but with something a little bit extra. Also carry this cup with me at all the aid stations. You can just take either tea or some Coca-Cola or something like this, then you just use your own cup and do it. So of course I won't carry all of this with me, because halfway there is a thing called a drop bag. So you pack a bag beforehand, put in there some stuff, anything that you want, and they transport it to, in this case, it's the halfway point of the race. And when you get to that aid station, you have access to that drop bag and you can fill up again with everything. So I'll put half of this in my pack and the other half in that drop bag. Also in that drop bag, I'll have a full kit change. So new socks, new hat, new pants, probably won't need this, but just for in case. A new shirt, again, button shirt, and then new shoes. Probably also won't need this, but just for in case. So it's always nice, especially socks. It's just nice to have a fresh pair of socks. It just makes everything feel so much better. And that's it. I think the only thing that's left to do is... Yep, we're ready.